And look, I share these numbers just so you know. So many people on social media and YouTube and that kind of stuff, you know, they won't share real numbers. You know, some people act like they ain't making no money, and some people act like they're making probably more than they are. What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Clean and Green Lawn Service in beautiful South Georgia. Actually getting over wet South Georgia. Definitely a lot of rain. So I think the river is the river. The college is going to be a river, is what I'm trying to say, man. All of those little runoff cuts throughout the property, I know they are going to be a mess. I'm sure of it. And it'll just be one of those deals. We cut what we can cut, and I considered not even going today and pushing it back to next week because the grass is not an issue. But the problem is, you know, with all the pine cones and all that stuff all over the place, it just gets to looking bad. And so the main thing that we'll do there today is, you know, that'll make the difference will be everything gets edged up nice, pine cones up, your leaves get run over and kind of chopped up. So I decided to go ahead and go, and hopefully, you know, hopefully I don't regret doing that. So anyway, I got the Titan loaded down, man. Got 2 standers on the Titan, 2 sit downs on the F-150, and we've taken the full fleet, and there's only 3 of us. So if we had like 5 guys today, we could probably be in and out of there in probably 2 hours, you know, which would be nice. All right, after about $65 to fill up the equipment, we are rolling towards the college. Oh, by the way, y'all know I'm drinking coffee, right? I need me a thermos of it to bring out here. Pinecone City. Oh man, that's wet. Wet, wet, wet. Wet, wet, wet. Yeah. When it's like this, and they've been very, very understanding of this. They've never had an issue, never said anything about us, you know, not cutting certain areas. And I think they understand. And the main thing is we can always cut up here around the main entrance, around the buildings. That area never gets too wet for us to cut. And so I think, you know, as far as they're concerned, as long as that area always looks good, you know, they don't worry so much about, you know, out there like that. I mean, which most of that I think we're gonna be able to cut, but there come that 150 coming over there, boy, out there on the road. Man, the way Elroy driving, like he gonna go past. Elroy done filled up with gas and finna go back home, man. Well, we gotta get out here and spend an hour picking up pine cones, and then we can get going. So where in the world? Oh, okay, there they are. All right, let me get off here. All right, we're back down at the college. It is like it's about to get nasty out. It's 12:09. A little under 4 hours. Takes a little longer this time. Look at these guys. How long y'all been hanging out over here while I've been slaving?
We was watching. I thought you almost done.
They did a good job watching. Well, I thought I seen y'all over here, and then I come back through and I said, oh, now the lawnmowers is loaded up. Can't find good help, man. Look, it's about to get nasty. I was worried it was about to start before we got done.
That's what I was thinking. I wonder where cold wind come from.
I don't know. Anyway, y'all want to go up to Arby's?
Sure.
Get something to eat? All right, we'll get something to eat. Yeah, we probably took 3.5 hours, which is definitely over, you know, what we normally take there. But I spent 2 hours picking up pine cones, man. We had a storm come through last night, and then the way we had to cut it, there were some areas we couldn't cut, so we had to break it up. You couldn't do full runs. There wasn't a lot that we didn't cut, but it just, what we didn't cut got in the way. So come on, people, man, y'all get out the other doggone lane, dude. So anyway, that's how it goes. You know, it is what it is. So and then you got to blow in the leaves. I did do a little trimming up on some plants that was hanging over one of the islands out there. That really ain't part of what we do, but you know, I probably spent 20 minutes messing with that. So, and I got somebody calling me here. See what we got. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, my name is Olivia Martinez. How are you doing today?
Olivia, you sound like a robot.
Well, I am calling you from a non-profit debt relief company. After a worldwide epidemic, a survey is being conducted, and for all the ones who use credit cards and struggle to keep up with bills and unsecured loans, Debt Relief Program is the best option for you to get partial or total forgiveness of your debt. Would you like me to connect you with a certified debt consultant?
Oh, see, that is a robot. No, I got more money and I know what to do.
Sorry, can you come again?
I got more money than I know what to do with.
Well, you are not doing anything wrong here. This is your legal right to be debt-free, as you are already drowned in high...
Oh man, I hate it when I get a robot. I like get people. I tell, like Publishers Clearinghouse called me. I said, man, I already got more money than I know what to do with. Y'all just give it to somebody else. No, we have to give it to you, you know. Yeah, whatever. You want my credit card is what you want. Anyway, get up here and get something to eat. Got one more office that I would like to be able to go by and get today, but I'm gonna kind of wait a few minutes and see what the weather does. And then we're just gonna do everything else Monday. So anyway, get something to eat and I'll check back with y'all. All right, we just finished, gotta put it in gear, finished this doctor's office and finished that one across the street over there. Man, the wind today must be blowing 20 miles an hour. The parking, sorry about that, got the camera all up. Parking lots look terrible. I blew on one for 30 minutes and it was blowing leaves from the lots across, and I mean, I got the dirt and stuff off and the rock and, you know, that kind of stuff that gets on it, but, and what we put on it, I got off, but I like to try to leave them pretty clean, you know. But anyway, that's the way it works. So that is 3 properties today. So that puts us, let's see, it's 2 o'clock. Uh-oh, I'm pulled out in front of somebody here. It's 2 o'clock, so that's 6 hours. You know, pretty good day. We have slow days in the winter, obviously. You know, in the summer, we were having days anywhere from 12 to 15, probably 1,200 on a slow day, 2,000 on a good day on Fridays. But now we had, usually we had another person, so that'd be running, you know, anywhere from 4 to 5 guys. Like today it'll be, and look, I share these numbers just so you know, so many people on social media and YouTube and that kind of stuff, you know, they won't share real numbers. You know, some people act like they ain't making no money, and some people act like they're making probably more than they are, you know. So anyway, so today was about around $1,000. So, and obviously the bulk of that is to college, you know, and those 2 little doctor's offices. So we have about 5 more, but somewhere in that neighborhood. But I'm gonna let the guys go do those properties on Monday, and I'll probably be out working Monday too, but I'll be murdering some crepe myrtles. The banks will be closed on Monday, so again, it'll be, by the time you get this, it'll be this past Monday, so you know you're gonna be delayed on it. But anyway, man, we headed to the house, and when I get out of town here, I'm gonna set this cruise and I'm gonna see what this gas mileage looks like. Took the guys out to eat for lunch after we got done with the college. We always do the college on Friday because there's not many people there, and I try to take them out to eat after we get done, especially if there's only 3 of us, you know, and you know, just a little token of appreciation. And my guys get paid for lunch. They don't, so when they get paid from when they start in the morning until when they leave the house till they get back to the house, everything's paid. Now, you know, the only thing I ask them is, I say, hey, you know, just don't take advantage of that. You know, you're not going to no restaurant sitting there for 10 minutes waiting on the waitress, order and wait 25 minutes on the food. I mean, you can't take an hour lunch. You know, and a lot of times they'll grab something, and sometimes they'll grab something and just take off with it, you know. There's Wayne County Sheriff with my GoPro up here. But sometimes they'll just get it to go, is what I'm saying. I might have to make a citizen's arrest, man. He done passed me. So, you know, and that just keeps things simple. Let's check something here real quick. I'm gonna turn this off. All right, 9.8 miles per gallon on that trip. But I've also been sitting here idling for 10 minutes. I forgot to turn it off. And I took off fast with the cop at the red light. I mean, like not flying, but I was just trying to stay ahead of him accelerating, and I had the trailer. So, anyway, the Skag did good today, man. Did good. I had to level the deck last night. That deck was pitched. When you set it on 2.5 inches, the front was on 2 and the back was on at least 3. It had at least a 1-inch pitch, man. I don't know what they was doing with that thing, but that was wild. So I got it leveled out, left about a 1/4 inch of pitch to the back, you know, rake, pitch, whatever you want to call it. So, but it ran good today, no issues with it. So, probably go ahead and order me an advanced chute system for it, because I only used it in a couple of places. I just, when I'm out there around all them vehicles and stuff like that, man, I'm not running something that can, I mean, you can sling a rock with an advanced chute or with a grass flap or any of those. You can still shoot something out, but the odds of doing it are so much higher when you know, you don't have anything covering the chute. So anyway, yeah, it ran good though. So what I was saying earlier about the time, I pay the guys from the time they get to the house, basically from when they leave the house till they get, you know, done. Like today is 2:21, they left about 2:18, and I'll go ahead and round that up to 2:30. Now you say, well, why do you do that? Well, number one is they were supposed to be here at 8. When I was out on the road headed to the gas station and they were ahead of me, I looked down and it was 7:57. So these guys here, man, for the most part, other than Z-Man when he lived with me, he'd be a minute late living with me. But seriously, these guys get here, they're here 10 minutes early almost always, sometimes 15 minutes. Like a lot of times when I would be changing blades and stuff in the morning, trying to get ready to go and get all my stuff together and make sure this is loaded up, make sure that's loaded up, they get here and I'm not even ready yet, you know, because it'd be 15 till. So, now they don't technically start till 8, but, you know, it all works out, man. So, you know, my point in saying all of this is, if you got people, you got to take care of them. Now, I'm tremendously blessed. I have to work with a lot of part-time schedules, and some people can't do everything and all that kind of stuff. So I got a lot. I got challenges on the job, but you know, as far as reliability and them being where they say they're gonna be and that kind of thing, man. I mean, I'm really fortunate. So when you have folks that you know, do a good job, especially. You know, you want to take care of them. And I know, you know, these guys, and look, I'm not even doing that, you know, if these were full-time guys, obviously you'd be wanting to do it to keep them. I'm not even keeping these guys. I know as soon as they graduate, you know, they go to college, or like 002, he's a senior this year, but he'll also graduate from the college this summer out there where we cut at. He'll have his certification in welding or whatever it is they get there. And so, you know, he'll be out making the big money, man. He'll have me cutting his grass in, you know. But, you know, 002, 003 will go off to college. Z-Man is, you know, has always, I guess, wanted to go into the military. Now, you know, sometimes that changes over time, but none of those guys are planning to work with me, okay? You know, and I don't want them to. I want them to get out. I mean, if they're going to cut grass, they need to have their own business. I tell them that, you know, just make the money, man. So, don't weed eat for me when you could be weed eating for yourself and making it, you know? So, but I still take care of them, and I think that's important. It's important for a couple reasons. One, you know, the laborer is worthy of his wage. Number two, you know, I need to be kind and considerate of all people. And number three, you know, if one of these guys go into business one day, I hope that, you know, some of the things that I've done for them would become, you know, habits for them. You know, not saying that I do a ton. I'm just saying what I do, you know, so that they would, you know, lead that way. Or maybe they don't run their own businesses. Maybe they become a manager or something in a company, you know, and these principles can work, you know, there just as well. So anyway, I'm gonna ramble on too long. Let me get off this thing, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in today. My prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you and that you might see all of your blessings as from him. Hope you have a great day.